Hi, Phil again. Gonna talk about the Revenant this time. This is probably, again, like the Hateful Eight, another great Western. I mean, Tarantino and now Alejandro G. Inarritu, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, I apologize if I am. They're keeping the Western alive here, and the Revenant, whereas the Hateful Eight was like this murder mystery spaghetti Western type story as Tarantino could do it, the Revenant is more of a really more emotional, story driven. I mean, by story driven, like, emotionally story driven story. It's basically revenge story. It's a revenge epic. It's an epic Western in every sense of the word. This movie is pretty much absolute perfection as a movie, as a Western film, as Leonardo DiCaprio's best film to date. Seriously, if he does not win the Oscar, riot! It is just I don't know how much of this movie is based on a true story. It says it's inspired by a true story. I know that this movie was also sort of based on a book that's sort of a fictional account of this true story about Hugh Glass and everything. So I guess treat this movie like how 300 did Battle of Thermopylae, possibly, only less weird slow-mo, I guess. But the cinematography, the landscapes and everything, it is, whereas Tarantino was just focused on one certain location for the Hateful Eight, the Revenant just shows freaking everything. I mean, I don't know all the locations of which this movie was filmed, but wow, it's just the landscapes, the way that the cinematography and the camera work shoots everything, captures it, is just amazing. I can't believe how beautiful this movie looks. So this this movie doesn't win best cinematography. I think it's gotten like what, 12 Oscar nominations? 12! How does that I mean, 12! This movie better win some friggin' Oscars here. Again, especially Leonardo DiCaprio. But yeah, it is amazing how Leonardo, he goes through all this stuff. I mean, yeah, he plays a hunt. First, he's like playing a hunter tracker type guy. I don't know, adventurer type person, and and he's helping all these guys out get furs and stuff for military effort. I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly what was going on back in those days. I think this movie is set in the 1800s, possibly. I think. It doesn't exactly give off a year or anything, but this movie, I mean, the costuming, again, the cinematography captures everything perfectly well, and it kind of, some parts of it did kind of remind me of Birdman in a way, the way the camera follows certain things for a certain period of time. It just does this very, very well, and but yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's character Hugh Glass. Spoiler alert, by the way. His son gets killed by another soldier, one of Hugh Glass's partners or something, and he tries to make his way back to find the guy who killed his son, Tom Hardy's character here, and wow, it is just amazing what DiCaprio's character goes through in order to just get there. He faces the elements. He does have help from certain people that he encounters along the way, but he braves elements, Native Americans or Indians, however you want to call them. I'm not trying to be PC here. Anyway, but he braves every obstacle that he comes across, and even a friggin', well, yeah, the bear is what made him seriously injured in the first place. And yeah, that bear fight, I mean, the bear did look pretty fake, CGI-ish, I guess, but that bear fight was pretty friggin' epic. But everything that DiCaprio goes through is just what his character goes through, and just to simply get revenge, and that he already feels dead. Hence, the movie's title, The Revenant, because Revenant means like ghost, a ghoul risen up from the dead and all that crap. But yeah, he's just focused on revenge. He's going to do whatever it takes to get there. Oh, sure, he'll be kind to other people that he encounters along the way, but he's just focused on revenge. He's not a complete asshole in getting his revenge. You know, again, he'll help other people, but he's just simply getting his revenge. And yeah, spoiler alert, he does get his revenge. He does get his revenge, and it does feel very gratifying for him. Well, and again, another spoiler alert, he doesn't directly kill him. He just beats the living crap out of the guy. He beats the living crap out of Tom Hardy's character and just allows the Native Americans to do justice to him, scalping him and leaving him and killing him, leaving him for dead. And yeah, this movie was just pretty freaking great. Well directed, pretty well written too, though not a lot of dialogue was spoken, at least not from what I understood. Way I saw it, it seemed to go more along the trend of, you know, facial expressions and movements and everything, kind of like with Mad Max Fury Road. Ironic, since this also had Tom Hardy. But yeah, again, this movie is awesome. Definitely go see it if it's still in theaters, and it better win those Oscars. Maybe not all of them, but it definitely better win a majority of them, especially DiCaprio for Best Actor. Because, seriously, how much more can he possibly take not winning a friggin' Oscar? Seriously. But yeah, I'm Phil, and talk to you later.